All right, my fire signs, welcome back to these divinations. So today we're going to be taking a look at the energies of the week of May 19th through May 25th. Let me adjust this camera a little bit. All right, so before we proceed, I want to apologize ahead of time. There's construction going on behind my home and they have big machinery. So if that pulls up onto the audio, I apologize ahead of time. I'm going to use the same deck I used last week because I feel like I need to. And I'm going to mix something up, so I'm not going to be reading the reversal meanings as they show up when I'm clarifying. So I just wanted to kind of, cause some variety in my practice here, and I want to see how it affects the flow of my read. So bear with me, and if, you think something is good in the sense of clarifying without the reversals or with the reversals, let me know. I'm kind of trying to figure out how my reading style is in terms of these videos on YouTube as opposed to an in-person reading. Once again, to my fire babies, fire signs watching, fire placements, take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't for somebody else. Maybe there's some messages in here that you might not need to hear, but another fire sign might need to hear, and that's okay. All right, one more for my fire signs. Let's see what my fire signs are going to need to know for this week. Let's do that one. All right. Ready? Queen of Swords. Okay. Might be a air sign. Page of Wands. You might be wanting to start something new, but the Queen of Swords might be you being sort of determined about starting something new, or very, very decisive about the direction you want to start going on. Seven of Pentacles. This is about you maybe taking a break, taking a pause. Eight of Wands. This is about you. Maybe there's some distant communication coming in. Maybe you want to travel. Nine of Pentacles. This is about you worrying about yourself a little bit, your own energy, your own sort of for you. So, sorry, before I read this one. Seven of Pentacles is about you taking a pause, taking a step back. Page of Wands is about the idea of, I want to start something, kind of getting the ball rolling. It could be whatever, and really. But the Nine of Pentacles is about you having your own garden, your own safe space, your own sort of energies for you. So I think right here in this top right is about you kind of coming to yourself a little bit more, taking care of yourself a little bit more, worrying about yourself a little bit more. Self-care is not selfish, people. Just a PSA. Eight of Cups, I see you leaving something behind or avoiding something. And that's I'm gonna say, because the Eight of Wands is here, there might be not necessarily travel, but you might be growing distant from someone. And with the Eight of Cups is you identifying the fact that, you know what, that's not for me anymore. It's okay. I'm going to move on. I'm going to move this direction, this way for myself. Justice and the Knight of Wands. Okay. Justice here is karma. This is about equality. Do you feel like you weren't being treated equally by whoever? And it might be an air sign that you're dealing with, and you might be this Page of Wands. So Wands is a suit of fire, because if that's the case, and you're showing up down here as a Knight of Wands, Justice it's a card of Libra, and Libra is also, I believe, is an air sign, so could be dealing with a Libra. But Justice card is about equality. This could also be a legal matter. It could be about understanding the facts about a situation, the rationality. So this might be about taking the more rational approach, but the Eight of Cups is you leaving something behind and kind of not necessarily avoiding. It's possible avoidance, but because the Eight of Wands is here, I think that you're moving in a new direction for something. And the Knight of Wands is you're making that happen. You understand that, you know what? That's not for me. You're done. I want my own energy. I'm gonna make it happen for me, baby. Temperance. This is the card of Sagittarius. Hey, Sagittarius, if you're watching. This is the card of inner harmony, inner peace. So justice is about kind of finding the balance. Yeah, a little bit, rationality, both sides of an argument, both sides of the same coin. Temperance is about inner harmony and inner peace. So are you at peace with making that choice of leaving? Are you at peace with making that choice of moving on or moving forward? King of Swords. Okay. This might be another air sign, possibly. If it's not another air sign, and if it's you, then I see it's you being very decisive. There's no gray area. You know what you need to do. You know what you gotta say. You know where you have to go, and you're determined to do it. 10 of Wands. I see. If that's the case, then you finally being able to let go of something that's not for you, and kind of coming back to yourself and being comfortable and being restful again. This is about kind of letting the guard down sometimes and understanding that, you know what, yeah, I'm the Knight of Wands over here, and I'm making my action, making it flow. Over here is, okay, I'm chill. I got it. But to do that, you got to go through the idea and the acceptance of, maybe that is not for me. Maybe I need to start something new. Maybe you are already on the path of kind of going somewhere. You just don't know where you're going. This could also be just about avoiding, and this is like you're leaving these cups behind, and what are you trying to do? You're trying to make a movement as a Knight of Wands, so you can find somewhere here, so you can kind of take a little nap. All right, I'm gonna start clarifying. For sure, I'm gonna clarify why is that 8 of Cups here, right in the center. So why is the 8 of Cups here for my fire sign? Thank you. Because the 5 of Swords, okay, conflict. So fire signs. There might be some drama for your mama. You might have been in an argument, a fight. There might be some conflict, some tension. So 5 of Swords is a card of conflict. And I think because there's conflict here, there might be conflict with you and another person specifically, that you are choosing to walk away. This could be you understanding the fact that, you know what, it's not worth the effort to argue with you or whoever. It's just not worth it for you. And you are like, you know what? You're thinking about it right here with the Page of Wands. You're thinking about it. But when you actually act on it, you become the Knight of Wands, and then you're acting on understanding. It's like, dude, I don't have time for that. Let me go ahead and ask, why is the Justice card here? Why is the Justice card here for my fire sign? Thank you. Because the King of Cups. Okay. The Justice card is here because there's emotional avoidance going on. So I think with you of the 8 of Cups, understanding you're avoiding or walking away, you don't have to physically walk away from the person. It's not like you're breaking up with someone. I think it's the King of Cups is really good at ignoring his emotional needs sometimes. And I think it's the understanding that you feel like your emotional needs might be ignored by this other person. Specifically, now as the Justice card, it's you as the justiciar, understanding rationally for you what you need to do to care about your own inner harmony, your own inner peace with this Temperance card. These waters are rough and they're splashing her. Is that a swan? They're splashing the swan, but they're trying their very best to protect their cups that they have for themselves. I'm gonna ask, why is the King of Swords here? All right. You got the Tower and the 4 of Swords. Okay. 4 of Swords is take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. So I think the King of Swords might indicate the need that's more of like, okay, by you choosing to, walk away or stop arguing or just, not even feed into it, by you choosing that, you're choosing your own self-care with this 4 of Swords. But unfortunately, by you doing that, that's going to cause a Tower moment. So why is the Tower here? Thank you. The Tower is here because death. Death is a card of Scorpio. The Tower is here because this is a new you. Maybe the old you would put up with things and put up with people and attitudes and behaviors and you would bite your tongue. But the new you, not cutting it. The death card is a card of rebirth. It's a card of renewal. And I think the first step for that for you is by you understanding the fact that you can't keep putting up with other people's stuff sometimes. And you need to worry about your own energy here. I think this is not a big thing. I think it's more of in perspective, a majority of this read is just about your own energy. Only this in this top left corner is about the possible energy of another person, another party. But I think you're looking pretty solid. I'm going to ask, why is the Knight of Wands here? Why is the Knight of Wands here for my fire signs? Thank you. Because the Fool, okay, now this makes sense. So the Fool is, you're starting something. Maybe if it is you putting up a boundary for yourself with this person or party or whoever, you're starting something. You're starting to have your own boundaries. You're starting to stand up for yourself. You're starting to acknowledge your own needs and acknowledge the fact that your emotional needs aren't being met. And you need to take care of yourself. You got to do what you got to do, and you got to do it for you. I like that, fire signs. So, affirmation time. All right, what do my fire signs need to know this week? My fire babies. My fire signs need to know for this week. Thank you. Generosity. I give generosity to those around me, no matter how much or how little I have. I know there is more than enough to go around, and that the key is to allow it to keep going around without stopping. If I stop the flow, I'm like that one person at the stadium who doesn't do the wave. I think this is telling you not to completely walk away, not to completely give up on something, someone, or whatever situation you're currently in, my fire signs. I think this is understanding it's like, you can still put up your boundary, and you can still stand up for yourself, but that's not to say that you're completely cutting somebody or something off. You're being generous with your time, you're being generous with your energy, and you're saying, hey, you know what? I'm doing this for me, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm still going to be here for you. That doesn't change the fact that I'm still your friend, I'm still your partner, I'm still whoever to you. Yeah, just be more generous with yourself, you know? Just you got it. You got it, fire signs. I know you do. All right, that was your messages for this week, my fire signs. Take care of yourself.